Hello everyone and welcome to another base tour. If you would be so kind as to like, subscribe, and comment, it would really help my channel. This is a plot I built on my main account, ResyVL. It's a lumber mill designed to make and load cubes of wood into trucks for either selling or building. So let's get into it. In through the car park and through one of the many barn doors I created on this plot. I keep a few trailers and a truck or two out here for easy access. I glitched the wires through the wall to build this door. Just tidies up the wiring slightly. I keep a few trucks of popular wood in the corner here. Phantom sells well, and I use the mountain gray for building along with walnut from over the bridge. This is the plot I designed the axe display cases on. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I can improve them. I have one of each axe on display. Some of the axes are invisible behind glass, hence why a couple of the display cases only have half the glass covers. This was one of the most functional cube cutting machines I ever made too. Comprising of a mill, conveyors, and a frostwood chute to allow the wood to get to the saw smoothly. The fat doors stop the wood jumping out of the saw while it's cutting. At the end of the saw there is a laser and receiver. When the laser is broken, the saw will start to cut the 1x1 logs and send them round the conveyor, either loading them into a truck or running them up onto the first floor for storage. Behind the next barn door is my axe storage area. You just never know when you're going to need a spare axe. I had to hide them away to stop them from being knocked over by visiting players. Yeah, I know. A bit of a mess. I will restack them one day. I also keep a few of the logic items in here. They come in handy for building the cutters on other player bases. And, oh look, another random sleigh. The next storage area is for my truck spawners. After all, you can never have enough trucks. These took a while to accumulate, but are a necessity on this plot. This is where I store the 1x1 logs ready for cutting. I try to keep a good stock ready for when players ask for a certain type of wood. I even managed to get the new blue spruce after it was released into the game. I keep a few of the bigger bits in this end room. Also, over this side of the base is where the auto light switch is located. The lights turn on just before dark and stay on until morning. Gotta love the logic items. Next, we head into the main garage, where I keep a few trucks loaded with wood, some more logic items, and the biggest barn door I ever created. It spans the entire length of the base. Just goes to show you can make these doors as big or as small as you like. More logic items and gifts are stored on the catwalk above the trucks, and at the end of the garage is a cupboard of lag, storing a couple of eyes for phantom wood retrieval, if you are lucky enough to obtain it on a server. Let's go to the other end of the garage and see what we have there. I wired up 3 sets of buttons for this garage door. The first you've seen as we entered, the second outside on the far wall, and the last is just inside on the same wall. Take your time with the wiring to make it look neat. Don't rush it like I did. These shelves are actually the conveyor supports, topped with tiles and filled with phantom wood. I plan on making more of these to store all the items on. I think they look pretty good. Here's a better look at the items I store on the catwalk above the trucks. Just a few logic items and some other gifts I have obtained over the course of construction. Back to the main area of the base, and we will conclude this tour by going upstairs to the DJ booth and wood storage area. I enjoy DJing as a hobby, and thought I would incorporate this into the build. I'll just reconnect this neon and show you the lights. It's just a novelty, but again just proving that you really can put anything you can imagine on a base. Reach for the lasers, whoop whoop. And for the final section of this plot, we have the wood storage area upstairs, where I keep all the larger logs and a few small rooms for storing cubes. These are for me to use for building any additional blueprints on the base. So that just about covers everything on this plot. I hope you have enjoyed my base tour. From me, ResyVL, thanks for watching, and don't forget, dream big, build big, and I'll see you in the world of Lumber Tycoon 2.